What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and Fina Saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And guys, today's video will not be the longest one, but I have several news that I want to share with you. Today is not the best day for me because I got cold, especially if you put into the consideration that today is my birthday. That is why, guys, without further ado, let's begin today's video. And I want to start with the tweet that was written by Junk Savik. She reposted the tweet from NextBridge Hydrocarbons, and NBH wrote, NextBridge Hydrocarbons announced a successful resolution of SEC comments. And here is the official press release that was published just yesterday, literally several hours ago, and it says, let me quote you just some details. NextBridge has received a letter from the Securities and Exchange Commission confirming completion of its review of our amended annual report on Form 10-KA for the fiscal year ended December 31st, 2023, as filed in the SEC on September 16, 2025. As a result, the company anticipates filing amended quarterly reports on Form 10-QA for the first 3 quarters of 2024, as well as its annual report on Form 10-K for year ended December 31st, 2024 shortly. Additionally, we expect to soon file our quarterly reports on Form 10-Q for both Q1 and Q2 of 2025, which have been delayed due to ongoing restatement processes. NextBridge Chairman CEO Greg McCabe stated, the resolution of these open comments from the SEC regarding our 2023 annual report is the first in a difficult but necessary series of steps. I look forward to resolving this issue once and for all, and I remain optimistic about the path ahead, including our participation in the current Louisiana partner drilling and our other activities as well. So guys, let's first of all begin with the fact that this PR statement was written by and signed by NextBridge, by CEO, by Greg McCabe. This means, guys, wait a second, I will show you the news that was mentioned by Jeff Davis about the resignation of Greg McCabe for now is not a news at all. And this PR statement proves that Jeff Davis was wrong in his statement. Well, I don't want to say that Greg McCabe doesn't want to resign or have some thoughts about the resignation, or well, he is willing to solve the problem of MMTLP shareholders, and he want the NextBridge Hydrocarbons to be successful. I don't want to tell this at all because I don't know for sure. But for now, the fact is following. Jeff Davis, misled the MMTLP community by his statement that Greg McCabe has left the company. So let me show you further. About this PR statement itself, I have to admit that on the one hand it is a very good news that they are working to make their filings, to put their filings in the order that is acceptable for SEC. And definitely this means that, it is one step closer to the potential fact that S1 is effective. And definitely for now it is too early to make this statement because, guys, December 31st of 2023 is pretty much 2 years delay in these official filings. This means, guys, if they made this, if they can change some data in their annual 10K report, and to be honest, the difference is not, it is not a big difference between the previous report and the amended report, because previously Greg McCabe stated that it should be and it will be extremely difficult and costly procedures to redo all these reports. But believe me, with this fact that he started just recently to do this, in my opinion, it is not the case, because in general you need just one person who will make these add-ons to report. And well, to be honest, the most of these reports, the most of these amendments are the facts that he want to protect himself from the potential and ongoing lawsuits. So on top of that, guys, he didn't mention about the next deadline. Next deadline where the next form will be completed. He wrote that it will be made shortly. On top of that, he said that soon he and this company, NextBridge Hydrocarbons, will file the quarterly report. So this means, guys, we don't have a real timeline, we don't have a real dates, the real deadlines of these facts, and that is why, to be honest, I don't think that it will happen within foreseeable future, within just let's say weeks to months. I believe that he will still push this case forward. He will still try to kick this can down the road for as long as possible, because it is not in his best interest to disclose the information that will not benefit him and other board of directors by any means. And this means, guys, on the one hand, yes, it is a good news by itself, but on the other hand, I would like to see these updates of other forms and 10Q, 10K, and quarterly and annual reports as soon as possible. And I want to see the real dates when the company, publishes these reports. On top of that, I want to pay your attention to quite interesting tweets, again, that was reposted by Junk Savvy, and that were originally written by Curtis. 20 hours ago, Curtis wrote a couple of them, and let's start with this one. Heads up to former SEC leaders in Gary Gensler's organization chart. An investigation is coming. Just a handful of granted in part Freedom of Information Act releases reveal of concerning pattern of deception and hypocrisy under Gensler's leadership. What will a full-blown investigation reveal? And he added this small video. I don't want to dig deeper inside this. I want to pay attention to another tweet that was written by Curtis again, by Curtis himself. Now, Financial Committee Chairman Representative French Hill is calling for accountability for Gary Gensler's actions. French Hill has independent subpoena authority as chair of the Financial Service Committee. Former SEC Chairman Gary Gensler has lied incessantly for years. It's beyond time to get the truth. And he added this tweet that was written by Financial Service GOP on September 30th, where he added this letter. And I don't want to dig deeper inside this letter. I just want to tell you that on the other hand, yes, we have another chance that a new chairman will start an investigation, and he will call for accountability for Gary Gensler's actions. But to be honest, I believe the chances are extremely slim. The chances to see the resolution for MMTLP shareholders through this path are extremely slim. That is why, guys, well, yes, it is a good news, but we shouldn't rely on this news alone as the main path to the resolution. I believe that it is another possibility how we can push our case forward, but in my opinion, well, this will not help us at all. So, and another quite interesting fact, guys, take a look right here. Junk Savvy reposted successfully Curtis's tweet, but if you take a look at the Curtis Twitter account, Twitter profile, you can see that this account suspended. X suspends accounts which violate the X rules. And here's the potential Twitter account of Curtis, and I don't know how it can how it is even possible that if I refresh this page, you can see that I can see and I can read the reports that were made by Junk Savvy. Wait a second, something wrong with my internet connection. Okay, here it is, and here's the tweet that was reposted by Junk Savvy. But his original Twitter account is suspended. So it is what it is. Let me show you another news. Iron Ape MMTLP wrote this tweet 15 hours ago. Well, this is interesting. And he published the part of the announcement. Let me show you this in details. Day one in full force at DEF SEC Atlantic. Great discussions with industry partners and leaders. Looking forward to welcoming participants to Sam's presentation tomorrow at 9:40 a.m. And here is the announcement of some kind of meeting where you can see George Palkers will be an attendee, and he is the president and CEO and co-founder of Arkin, founder and former president of CEO of Metamaterials. And quite interesting. And to be honest, I don't see anything wrong with this fact that George Palkers is working for another company, and I don't know what is the purpose of this tweet. Because on the one hand, yes, George Palkers is under investigation and he has an active lawsuit against him that was filed by SEC. But on the other hand, it doesn't prevent him to work for any other companies, because he has to earn money in order to spend it, in order to just live live his ordinary life. That is why, guys, I don't know what is the reason of this tweet, but it is quite interesting by itself that he is he has a quite high level. He is a C-level executive in another company, and well, it might be interesting to dig deeper inside this company. What are they doing, and what is his role in this story? So let me show you another interesting update, in this time from the litigation path to the resolution. CPO reposted several tweets and he answered to several tweets of Keycap, and Keycap published this just a couple of days ago. Throat motion for final judgment filed, and GTS response to the motion, U.S. District Court, Vermont. And here is the interesting part. He added these two screenshots, and he highlighted just a couple of paragraphs. Allowing immediate appeal now promotes judicial efficiency by enabling review of dispositive legal issues while avoiding unnecessary delay that would prejudice plaintiff and serve no judicial purpose. For these reasons, plaintiff respectfully requests that the court certify its orders of November 19, 2024, June 30, 2025, and September 9 of 2025 as a final rule and as a final under Rule 54B and direct entry of judgment in favor of defendants Finner, GTS Securities, and Ari Rubinstein. And guys, it is quite interesting and very important and legitimate question was well, CPO asked this question: why would ever request the court to rule in favor of the defendant when you are the plaintiff? Guys, very legitimate question. Why did Scott made this statement in his document? And you can see that it was filed on September 23rd, and he signed this document, and it is official document that you can find in the court listener webpage. So unfortunately, Scott didn't comment on this tweet, and I cannot tell you his thoughts and his well, intention about this fact, but it is what it is. I'm here just to show you the latest news, and if you like my video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the